The $100,000 Dream vs. DAQUAVIS duel became the Minecraft's most legendary event in the last 5 years, where Dream, positioning himself as one of the best Minecraft players for years, had to get revenge on DAQUAVIS for faking his content and hyping on the Technoblade's death. But DAQUAVIS was determined to destroy Dream in that battle. But in the first of their 3 duels, everybody saw that, in fact, they were both bad at the game, and Dream barely beat DAQUAVIS. And I, as a player with over 20,000 hours spent in Minecraft, knew that I had to change that by myself. So I decided to coach them, pushing them to get better at the game no matter what it cost me. On April 26th, Dream announced that in their second battle, they will compete in 10 various skill challenges. And luckily for me, I was exceptionally skilled at 3 of them. I've spent hundreds, even thousands of hours mastering each of them, and all was left to do was decide which particular skill I was going to teach Dream and DAQUAVIS. And the answer found me in the most hellish place on earth, YouTube Shorts, where I came across DAQUAVIS's ice boat racing video, which was completely fake, which can be proven just by looking at the rotating speed of his boat pads, which in his video is 36% faster than their normal rotating speed, which means the video was sped up by 36%. But there was a 100% way to make sure that both of them were very bad at ice boat racing. The thing is that there are only 2 ice boat racing servers in the world called Boat Labs and Frost Hacks, both of which allow you to track exactly which players have logged into them. Thanks to this, I was able to find out that Dream never played ice boat racing, and DAQUAVIS joined Frost Hacks just once, didn't complete a single track, wrote that he sucks, and rage quit. But there was one more problem. I wasn't a friend of any of them, which meant I couldn't just text one of them like, "Hey, let me teach you how to play so you can win $100,000. But despite that, I had a plan. You might not believe this, but in one day, I managed to completely record and edit the entire ice boat racing tutorial for both of them, make a thumbnail for each of them, and upload them private on YouTube. In them, I covered all aspects of ice boat racing, from reverse entries to wall taps, block stops, boat taps, wall priority, and other difficult terms you've never heard of in your life. But on top of that, I fit it all into only 2 minutes to make sure none of them would be lazy to skip watching it. And beyond all that, I wanted to make each of them think I was training just them, so they'd be surprised by opponents' skill when they finally face each other. But you know what? It all felt kind of soulless. So I decided to do what many people dreamed of. I added a rickroll at the end of the tutorial for DAQUAVIS because imagine not mocking YouTubers for an entire second. But now the hardest part remained, getting them to watch my tutorial. You see, they're both incredibly famous YouTubers, and if anyone could text them, they'd get private messages from thousands of kids every day. And if I were just an ordinary YouTuber, this video would have probably never gotten out. But you know what? I've always been godly at harassing YouTubers. But while you watch me mocking YouTubers, I want to quickly tell you about how you can make money on Minecraft. The thing is that my friends from MC Capes sell rare Minecraft capes at the lowest prices, and one of them is Minecraft Experience Cape. The thing is that very few people manage to get it, which means that the demand for it is much higher than the supply on the market, and means that over time, with players quitting Minecraft, its value will only grow, and probably it can reach the price of $1,000 in few years. For instance, it already happened to Minecon capes, some of which are now being sold for tens of thousands of dollars, even though they're not much more rare than Experience capes. So don't miss such an opportunity for investment. You can also get a $5 off with code godnxss, and there are many other capes in stock, but anyways, yeah. I actually knew a way to contact DAQUAVIS. I joined his Discord server, opened a ticket, wrote a message, attached a video, and sent it. But there was a problem. Dream didn't have his own Discord server, and in fact the only way to contact him was his email, which is obviously used for business proposals, so my message would be unlikely to be read by him. But of course, I had to try. Yeah, apparently it was a failure. All the effort spent on this did not bring any results. And on DAQUAVIS's Discord server, my ticket was closed without anybody answering me. But after I looked at the video, you won't believe me. It had 4 new views, which meant that DAQUAVIS had probably seen my tutorial and got rickrolled, huh? But that wasn't enough to prove it, was it? Well, the next day, he uploaded another ice boat racing short, in which this time, he used the boat cam mod I mentioned in that tutorial, which he didn't use before. And that was a victory. We did it! But there was still a problem. Dream still hadn't watched the video I sent him. With 5 days left until their skills duel, I looked for ways to get through to him, but all was hopeless. And as the result, Dream never watched my tutorial. It was a defeat. But at that time, I couldn't even imagine that soon it would change everything. The duel day came, in which Dream managed to beat DAQUAVIS in 4 skills such as lava boat parkour, parkour, water drop, and bow. DAQUAVIS managed to win 4 other duels, which meant that the whole outcome was decided by ice boat race. So it was time to see if DAQUAVIS had actually learned anything from me.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
And yes, already at the beginning of the race, it got clear that Dream was unlikely to win this skill. But as the race went on, things only got worse, because Dream started saying things like,
Yeah, but that's so stupid. It's not a Minecraft skill. Okay. Yeah, it's a Minecraft skill. Congrats. It's like the stupidest Minecraft skill in history.
Then he went in the wrong direction. And finally,
DAQUAVIS has lapped Dream, embarrassing him.
you get my point. And it felt like a victory, but I had this feeling I couldn't stop. After all, the idea was to improve the skills of both YouTubers, to make the duel more intense, and even more memorable. But in the end, I just helped DAQUAVIS to win. Even though it sounds fair, like a YouTuber who listened to someone who tried to text him won. Let me know what you think about it anyways. Also, if you are interested, I will upload one of the tutorials I made in my Discord server. Smash that subscribe button, and I see you soon.